Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm going to do your June the 27th spiritual principle day in a meditation. I greet you this morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited about the day. I'm not quite sure why, but I think it has something to do with just waking up. Spirit of gratitude, right? When you can just say, I'm excited because I woke up. This is exciting. The title of this meditation is Cooperating for the Common Good. All right. It's essential in whatever way we give back that we are able to share with others and to cooperate. And these are not skills most of us bring to the rooms with us. That comes from our Living Clean book, chapter 7, Principles, Practice, and Perspective. Sharing and cooperation are generally taught to us as children as core social values. A lot of us, however, didn't quite absorb the critical lessons of sharing what we have, playing nice with others, and being helpful. Some version of together we can, prioritizing the greater good and the concept of common welfare, is posted on schoolroom walls all over the world, just like the 12 traditions are often on display in our meeting rooms. If we didn't learn the lesson then, we can learn it now and help other addicts follow suit. The NA Fellowship is built on cooperation, mutual support, and shared leadership. True cooperation requires that we have respect for each individual with an eye toward acting in the group's best interest. What is freely given is freely shared. We share our skills as well as our experience, strength, and hope. In keeping with tradition one, we can learn to disagree without being disagreeable. Taking disagreements personally is a threat to practicing cooperation and puts our common welfare at risk. Working the 12 steps prepares us for challenges like sharing space, serving, and cooperating with those we don't agree with. We pitch in even when we're not happy with the group's conscience, or at the very least, we don't just quit when things don't go the way we wanted. Our cooperative participation helps deliver NA's message to the still suffering addict, and it helps our own recovery, We grow and thrive when we participate. We need each other, and NA needs us too. I am committed to overcoming my self-centered tendencies today by cooperating with other addicts to fulfill our purpose of carrying the message of recovery. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a wonderful meditation to follow the Just for Today meditation. The Just for Today meditation was talking about growth and change and allowing other people to point out our shortcomings and receive them in a way that improves our being. That takes work. So that's on the personal level. But now we're moving into doing this with our groups, doing this in a spirit in regards to, service work. Because, I think about uh, being a child and being taught that we should love everyone, being in my classroom and having things that really molded my character, right? And being able to share and making sure that we played nice. And when someone hits you, you don't hit them back. You go to an adult and let them handle the situation. So in the same sense of being an adult in recovery, when things don't go my way or think people are saying things that I could allow to rub me the wrong way because I had a little sniper share in there, right? But I'm able to pull away my feelings in a sense and not take it personally. Are you able to do that? Because in this business meeting, right? In the spirit of service, we come together collectively for the greater good of the fellowship, for the greater good of our groups. Our primary purpose, right, is to carry that message of NA to the still suffering addicts. So, and then that spills over into our area business meetings, right? And then that spills over to regional and then the larger World Service Office, right? So we are able to agree to disagree and to disagree without being disagreeable. See, I've added that piece, right? We're able to agree to disagree, right? What that says is that I'm expecting that we will not all feel the same way and have the same opinion about everything all the time. I agree that that will probably happen. And because I'm aware that it's going to happen, when it does happen, I don't have to have, an attitude, a chip on my shoulders. I don't have to do that. And that's what this is talking about. Being able to work with others in the fellowship. Sometimes when the decision comes out of the group conscience and you thought other people felt the same way you did, and then they switch up, right? They switch up your private conversation. Oh, yeah, the group needs to do this, but they get into the business meeting and they're moved by groupthink, even though they shouldn't be. It's difficult not to have an attitude about that, but we're not going to, because that spills over into not only just our recovery, but the energy in which the group brings when there is dissension. I have a particular group in mind right now, and maybe even some of you listening are a member of that home group. But that home group is not experiencing any more difficulty than other home groups that have strong personalities in them. And I just want to say that when there's issues in a meeting, the time to address it, if the chairperson is not able to walk in that authority of being the trusted servant and keep the meeting on track, keep the atmosphere of recovery, hopefully there's someone that can go ahead and share and use their share time for a moment of silence to reset the meeting. But truly, the chairperson is supposed to be in a position to do that, right? But sometimes we have to take things that are coming up in the meeting that are distracting from the message to the business meeting. And sometimes we need to bring it as new business, and we need to bring it so that there can be a discussion and a vote eventually. Whatever you're proposing needs to change. So these are things that we want to consider. My name is Mighty Stream, and I am going to have a beautiful day. I want you to go back over this meditation because I don't really feel like I'm unpacking it as much as I could because of time. So commit to me to go back over this and make sure that you understand it in your own recovery. Have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to, and I will be talking to you tomorrow.